The studio's air was heavy with anticipation, the kind you could almost hear humming between the cables and microphones. John Lennon adjusted his round glasses, leaning into Yoko Ono's quiet encouragement. This wasn't just another album. This was a conversation, a shared heartbeat. Together, they were creating something raw and reflective, a celebration of love and life after years of turmoil. The world outside was a whirlwind of change. But here in this room, their voices intertwined like old friends finding each other again. By 1980, Lennon had spent 5 years away from the spotlight, retreating into the comforting chaos of family life. He baked bread, watched his young son Sean grow, and explored his identity outside of the Beatlemania bubble. The world, meanwhile, moved forward in disco beats and punk screams, wondering if the man who once sang Imagine had anything left to say. When John and Yoko announced their new album, Double Fantasy, it was as if they'd thrown a pebble into a still pond. The ripples were immediate, and everyone was watching. The album itself was a dialogue, flipping between John's buoyant optimism and Yoko's avant-garde musings. It was a mirror of their partnership, unconventional, unapologetic, yet deeply tender. Tracks like Starting Over and Woman captured Lennon's newfound peace, while Yoko's contributions pushed boundaries, challenging listeners to see the world differently. This wasn't just music. It was a declaration of shared resilience, of two people navigating love in a world that often misunderstood them. And yet, outside the cocoon of creation, life loomed with all its unpredictability. The album was released on November 17, 1980, greeted with both praise and skepticism. Critics debated its merits, but fans clung to the glimpses of John they had missed. For Lennon and Ono, Double Fantasy was more than an album. It was a love letter to each other and to life itself. They were ready to step back into the spotlight, not as icons, but as partners, creating on their own terms. No one could have foreseen what was to come just weeks later, a tragedy that would forever cast Double Fantasy in a bittersweet light. But in that moment, in the fall of 1980, John and Yoko had offered the world a snapshot of their lives, imperfect, bold, and achingly human. It wasn't just an album, it was a testament to the power of art to capture fleeting, beautiful moments before they slip away.